Good morning and happy Triumphant Thursday. This is Dave coming at you live just outside of Conscious Cup Coffee Roasters in Crystal Lake, Illinois. And I'm asking you to break the silence and embrace your voice. Thank you for joining me on this video today. And I am just waiting outside for my second appointment. My first appointment this morning was at 7 a.m. It was about an hour drive, which means instead of getting up at 4:30, instead of getting up at 5, I got up at 4:30 today, which that extra half hour, I got to say, really does make a difference. But the cool thing about it, as usual, I woke up a little bit before my alarm instead of at the time my alarm went off, which reminds me of our topic for today and what's come up recently in a mastermind meeting, some calls, and just throughout my daily life, and that is the difference between motivation and passion. So this morning, I was passionate to get up early. I was looking forward to this sales call at 7 a.m. I haven't met with this client/prospect in many years, and my whole goal was just to show up present and listen to understand and see how I can offer value. So instead of being having to get out of bed, dragging, I woke up a little bit before my alarm. When the alarm went off, I was smiling. Took me a minute or two to get out of bed. Did my morning routine, drank some water, smiled in front of the mirror, and had my raw meal in the morning and went about my way. Didn't even get coffee yet, and I had an awesome appointment. So the way that I attributed this was, as opposed to being motivated to go making this sales call and trying to take and get a sale and, oh, this is going to be great. I was pulled by passion. I was pulled by life itself, and I was drawn to serving others and seeing and making sure that I could show up to be the best self that I can. Again, listening to understand and doing my best to offer value. So when I started the sales call, I began by expressing gratitude for not only inviting me in, but being part of this wonderful career that I have had in the packaging industry. I set a powerful pre-frame in how the meeting was going to go. He respected that. He agreed to it, and we moved on, and we had a great meeting, which was about 25-30 minutes. So motivation versus passion. Motivation would be like the difference between pain and pleasure. So you've got pain and you want to push away from that. And on the other hand, there's pleasure and you want to go towards that pleasure. Now, staying away from the pain for obvious reasons is good because we usually don't want to feel pain as humans. And going towards pleasure, we just love because then we get that awesome dopamine spike, and you know how that feels. Quick tip here. Good way to increase the natural dopamine supply in your body is to face towards the sun, but not looking at the sun, without sunglasses on, and let the natural sunlight hit your eyes. And when that happens, your body automatically increases some dopamine. So good point there. But moving on. Going towards that pleasure is great, and it's a great dopamine boost. At the same time, by pushing away from pain and always going towards pleasure, it takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of mental energy, it takes a lot of physical energy, and it takes a lot of energy from the heart. So let's move on to passion and why that works in such a better way, not only being more efficiently, but really, really having the outcome that you want. So being pulled by passion is really, really being pulled by life, mentally, physically, and from your heart. You're in alignment with your North Star. You're in alignment with really what fuels your body and what fuels your mind and what you really, really want to do. And by being pulled by this energy, by this universal energy and force from within you, it seems effortless. You're almost in a flow state. Time goes away. Actually, things seem to go by quicker than they really do. And being pulled by passion, you could tell by when somebody talks, when they're going through the motions and they have to do something because they have to pay a bill or they have to show up because this person's expecting them to, as opposed to when they're passionate about it, their face lights up, their voice goes up, you could just feel their energy, and they get a whole different body tonality and language about them when they're being pulled by passion. It's very, very easy to see. So think of some things that you're passionate about in life, and think of how you could be more aligned with what you're passionate with and go about your day trying to serve others on a higher level. So thank you again for watching this video. And if you like it, hit like. And if you don't, send me some information, email back, because feedback is the breakfast of champions. So make it a great day, and we will talk soon.